Hello everyone, welcome back to the part of Reunion Core Crisis 7. Did I say final? I'm not sure. Anyway, more missions. What have we got here? 1-4, sure. We'll go for this one. I know these have been going up daily because honestly, I just really wanted to go through Crisis 4 because I figured I'm closer to finishing this game than I am with DKC. A lot of it. Also, the DKC videos I can record a lot faster. It's like whatever if I do want to record them. It's good to know they're single level. Well, that's the enemy. Where's the chest? I'm sure we're supposed to like hug the walls and see. Yeah, like here's one of them. Spirit up plus plus. Oh, and there's the other one. Grab it. Good. I don't think you'll be able to hear, but I'm sorry if you can. My headphones have been busted for like the last few days. They keep connecting and disconnecting over and over. It has happened like 5 times since starting this part. I think I won't bring it up again, just in case it's just like mug. Come on. Yeah, there it goes again. Move! Here. Oh well, I gotta level up. Same with Dizzy again. But I'm not moving. How does it keep this? I didn't even have a chance. I think I might just have a broken wire. There. What's the other one? It's probably this one. They are way too likely to apply this status. But, I can't move. No, it's not worth the guard stone. Just finish him off.
Conflict resolved. Oh yeah.
Sure, whatever. Pause my recording after this and see if I have another wire to swap it out with. Okay, I'm back. I swapped out the wire. It better settle down. I did have another one, thankfully. Though it was the only one I had left. I'm gonna have to... It's still happening. Although I was watching OBS that time. It's making sure. It's still happening! Okay, like, I have an audio splitter, so I was thinking maybe that was the problem. So I disconnected that. Nope. Still happening. At least that's what I'm supposed to fight. Alright, I missed the chest and my rambling about terrible audio wires. This like is a staple of a good number of LPs at this point. Like, same thing happened in Shadow of the Hedgehog, I think. Wouldn't be surprised considering how long that game went on for. I don't know where this chest could be. This is the first one that's been like, I don't know. Finish him off. Absolutely doubly sure. I don't want to run back here and be like, oh, okay, yeah. There it is. That blends in way too well.
Activating combat mode.
What's up? Giving you stuff. Thank you for the Exploder Blade. That barely did anything. That is concerning. Does Gravigo work? Nope, you guard. That is concerning. Stop spinning. Probably I'm gonna have to go at this. Because the alternative is way too expensive. Right. Oh well, no MP cost is activated, then yeah. At that point, spam it, because it does do more damage. It's just that it's way too expensive normally. Okay. The no MP cost is off. Stop spinning! I'm trying to trick him to go from there.
Warm-up's over. Concentrate.
What is the move? This? I wasn't going for the proficiency. Yeah, I got a little bit of proficiency out of that. It's 1.35 to 1.42. No physical. Okay, I can just attack you in your face. I'm pretty sure everything you have is physical. No MP costs. Yeah, and the no physical's technically still active too. Okay, now it's not. Yeah. Back up. And more no MP costs? Okay, use your stupid cannon. I'm still, like, only slightly less than halfway there. It's too agile. In what world is the first word that comes to mind for the tank agile? This one, apparently. Okay, use the rush assault.
Prove your.
And that's easily the most devastating move we've got. Well, now I think it's actually 50%. Back up, heal. Oh, Chocobo. I'm not complaining. Chocobo sounds level 5. Okay, yep. I'm using it to cut off the Gatling gun. That damage capped. Use a potion. I got critical off that one. No AP costs. Oh. They just here. Yeah, see, that's why. Really like spamming so overpowered moves.
Is this the end?
Stop spinning! isn't undoable, it's just really slow, and I really loathe the idea of having to go back and do this again. I really want the MP equals 0 again. Oh, is that a new one?
Wow, they really did a number on this place.
The other Turks and I will track their movements. After that, it's all up to you.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm actually not sure if that was them or not. It is for not anyway, except for cut off the wave. Okay, no MP cost, back up. Nope. Fire your stupid cannon. I just burnt through my MP anyway. I'm getting close. Oh, 777. That's another level up. Stop spitting. So close. Of course you have the Gatling gun. There. Done.
Resolved.
Oh yeah!
I got a high jump. Was it worth it? Probably not. I'm gonna treat 7s as my limit like I was previously for the 6s.
Right.
First, give me this back. Okay, going again. Like, that was obviously beatable because I did beat it. It took so long. And my wire is still disconnecting randomly. Stop twister, absolutely not worth it. Oh, 4-star, yeah, sure. Those will be easy. Oh, well, this one's easy. The short area, I can already see the chest from here.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way!
Oh no, whatever will I do?
Conflict resolved.
The mugging finishes them off. Got a Soma? I don't really use that many of
Activating
those.
combat mode.
Punch. 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 Come on. Oh. I'll let it land. Come on, punch. There you go.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Got the Mako stone, so too bad. Again. Oh, well, not again. First time. This is a new setting. Okay. Looks like we're on a boat. Yeah, take back the carrier. 6 chests here? They had this setting, why did they barely use it? Zio nut, I have no clue what that is.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on!
I saw that coming.
Got him!
There's nothing for any of these stolen from, so just finish them off.
Conflict
Oh, yeah.
resolved.
Open the door. Just right here.
Activating combat
Ah. Well,
mode. Conflict resolved.
there was a conflict. A very brief conflict. That looks like the final count. Is there a chest in here to grab? Because otherwise I'm going back the other way. There's not. Okay, other way.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, for the fine, whatever.
Conflict resolved.
They never learn.
Activating combat
Out of
mode.
the way.
I already had this zone.
Conflict resolved.
Whatever, I'll take the blizzard again.
Activating combat mode.
Fine.
Conflict resolved.
Here. I was gonna say, this is too elaborate of a room to not have anything in it. Seriously, this is such an elaborate setting. Why is this just in a throwaway mission?
Activating
They're
combat
never
mode.
used again. The settings that are way less detailed, those are the ones they spammed over and over? Like, really? Like, I'm not necessarily saying this would be better if it was used over and over. It's just,
Activating combat mode.
this is the one they chose to be reserved with.
Conflict resolved.
A punch.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got the magic up. Oh, I got two. I got M3-1 as well. Yeah. Hereby grant you vacation to Shinra's own resort, Costa del Sol. You have this time off will relieve you some of your stress. Uh-huh. Actually, just double checking if there was any tactical other requirements for that one. Okay, no, it is just 322. And then this is required for the entirety of the 10-3 and 10-4 lines.
Here at last, Costa del Sol. This is the vacation I deserve. Huh? What the?
Hey, you! Then come back again! Do something!
Dang it! I'm on vacation here.
Activating combat mode.
Punch. Punch. Oh, you stop. Punch.
Conflict resolved.
Got him! Alright. Looks like I got all of them. And now, back to relaxing, fun, and sun. Right. Let's start with squats.
Dark Matter, so, everything I said about the boat, yeah, apply that again here as well. Because the exact same thing applies, so that being a unique setting they just don't use. I get why they didn't want to use it before the chapter where they had Costa del Sol, but after that...
Oh yeah!
Oh, is this just something that plays every time?
Here it. This is the.
Yeah. Same
Huh?
thing every time.
What the?
Sahagin are coming out of the sea! I can't believe this! Has the water become so foul here that Sahagin have begun to spawn?
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Dang it! I'm on vacation here.
If you haven't figured out you're not really on vacation yet, I don't know what to tell you.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, I still have my proficiency. Somehow.
This'll do.
One. Deal properly this time. There you go. Got a Blazog out of that. Punch. There you go. Oh, no physicals. Say no more.
Conflict resolved.
There we go.
Alright, looks like I got all of them. And now, back...
Okay, and this is the same thing.
Right.
Gotcha greens. You know, the thing you feed Chocobo in games where you have Chocobo, which we don't here, so... Not sure if there's much of a point, but it's there. Third time's the charm. I never would have believed it, yeah, sure.
Oh yeah! Here at last! This is the
Such a sucker.
Now we know why the water's getting warm. It's those things. At this rate, Costa del Sol will be turned into a barren desert.
Right, the ball already is.
Dang it! I'm on vacation here.
Activating combat mode.
Punch! Come on, punch! There you go.
Bye now! Heads up! Here we go!
One more time. Okay, yeah, no. My proficiency didn't go up. One down. Two down.
Conflict
Three
resolved.
down.
Got him! Alright. Looks like I got all of them. And now, back to relaxing, fun, and sun! Right. Let's start with squats.
Alright, we're going again. Superhero was surprised to hear the rise water temperature because it's been caused by bombs. Can't blame me for convulsions of nature. So here's your permit for another break. Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Zach, you are a sucker if you don't
Here
realize
at
that this is
last,
a front at this
Costa del
point.
Sol.
Like,
This is the
honest,
vacation I deserve.
honest to goodness, Anonymous and Treasure Princess are more subtle than this.
Huh? What the?
Professor Hojo's lab monsters have escaped and are on the loose.
On the other side of the planet, of course!
Why does he insist on bringing lab monsters on his vacations?
Aha!
Dang it! I'm on vacation here.
Activating combat mode.
Punch! Punch! Stop! The one that still has full health, so you.
This'll do.
Trying to.
Taking you down
There.
a peg.
The animation was too slow, I couldn't activate it in time. Oh, lucky the animation doesn't last long. Okay, it's two down. Oh, there's more of them. In that case. Come on. No more stun.
Here we go.
Since these are technically new enemies, is there a chance? Nope. It doesn't go up. Punch! I'm just gonna finish these off now that I know. Punch! What? Hey!
Resolved.
like I got all of them.
Yeah, go do your
Back
squats.
to Right.
Hey, going again. We don't know what else to call it but bad luck. Both you and Dr. Ojo were taking breaks to Coast to the Soul at the same time. You deserve a real vacation. Here's your permit. Please try to make it count this time. We hope. Sorry, I just noticed those names. We hope it's a vacation.
Hear it. This is.
Alright, what is it this time?
Just look at those creepy bottom feeders. Ugh. At this rate, the brand image of Shinra Resorts will be ruined.
Oh, okay, caterpillars.
Dang it! I'm on vacation here.
Activating combat mode.
One.
Bye now.
Actually, I should try getting these now. Give me my proficiency.
How about this?
But apparently this goes up to 100%, so I
Heads up.
yeah, I better get as much of this now as I can. Punch. Oh, I got stopped. Punch.
Got him.
Remember when I was impressed with K's before? Yeah, now we're at O's. Q. It's getting more and more impressive. We're up to S. Up to V. We're going to Z, aren't we?
Got him.
That's a yes. What goes after Z? A, yes, just A again. I mean, this is actually a really good mission for grinding magic stones. Like, I'll probably be coming back here. Just because there's so many enemies, they barely deal any damage. Like, they stop you, which is mildly annoying, but you can just put on an accessory to prevent that, so... Are you supposed to defeat these in a certain way? Like, I'm not playing with all the Mako stones. This mission is great news for my Mako stone farming. I almost wonder if that's the point of this, like the actual contention. Stick, kill, and rob as many enemies as possible. Oh. We're onto our third loop of these things. Come on. I don't hear you. Close enough. Somehow that still worked. Yeah, but seriously, how long is this supposed to take? Like, I'm not complaining because I'm still getting stuff. But I'm probably around 50 matches. That's not counting stuff I had before this. Like, I'm definitely doing fusions after this. Just use the meteor shots.
The power.
Okay, I was wondering if I had to do a screen wipe your them all, but no. There's more to it than that. No AP cost, you say? Well. Oh, Genesis. Yeah, Apocalypse level 5. This use Apocalypse. I should write this down somewhere. Like MP and Mad Stone farming. I think it was 10-4-2. The beater to go into Mug. Oh wow, yeah, I maxed out on magic stones. I can still take the MP ones, but... There!
Alright, looks like I got all of them. And now, back... Right.
I have an alternate Discord account. I'm just gonna write that there. CC1042 Stone Farm Stone with Mug. There we go, perfect. Okay, like I was saying, I definitely had to fuse after that. I got so much stuff. What do I want to use though? I want it to be something I'm actually going to use, you know? Graviga. Since that's not a particularly great one I have so far. Darkness is good. Like, I have a Darkness and I used it for a while. It was actually really good. Exploder Blade's good too. Things like, so is Graviga. Trying to find one here that I can use to keep Graviga. It seems like everything overrides Graviga, which is not good. Yeah, no, I can't use Graviga. What about Thundaga? Go with that for now. And then item you already know. Fusion items. Oh, I can't use those. Alright. Oh, it's because this one has the HP modifier, not the... Okay. Let's go... It has magic modifier. Bug has AP modifier. The Dogga Blade has magic. Okay, let's try that. Yeah. Magic plus 40. To be fair, it was already magic plus 32, so it's actually not that big a boon. But I can farm this now until I cap it, which you better believe I probably am going to do that off screen. Oh yeah, I have to do another one too for the MP. Do I have anything equipped for MP? I do. Wall. So, if I find a wall, you have to scroll through all these things that I've taken. Wall. I don't care too much what I get as long as I keep it as wall. Like, that'll work. And MP for this one. There we go. Look at that boost. 160 to 360. Up 200%. How much MP do I have here? 984. I'm almost maxed. Ah, it's beautiful. Okay. Let's go ruin another vacation. Is it a vacation yet? If word has come out about that, Costa del Sol had normal growth in its sea worm population, It would have spelled the end for our prized resort. As a token of our appreciation for defending its image, here's a permit for one last vacation that goes to Seoul. But we're sorry to say it's your last one, because we really can't keep doing this.
Oh yeah! Hear it, this is...
Alright, what goes wrong this time?
This is no good! Costa del Sol is on the brink of disaster!
That was an amazing line read. Oh, we got you again, like the boss from the beginning of the game.
I'm on vacation here.
Assuming it's gonna be buffer now.
Activating combat mode.
Steel? Okay, well,
This'll do.
sorry,
Fine
just
now.
attack me. Already?
Zach,
Play this one already?
Oh, Cisne. I'm just about to head back to Midgard.
I see. Meanwhile, we have to clean up this mess. Zach, about Costa del Sol, I was actually...
Don't worry about it. It's all water under the bridge.
Well,
Here we go.
that one to start is actually really good, as I've come to learn from my grinding experiences.
This'll do.
Guess it. Oh, am I still getting proficiency? Wasn't paying attention. Yes, I am.
This'll do. Heads up.
Okay, I think that's it.
Zach,
It's the boat.
Cisne?
what are you doing here?
Dunno.
Valid question.
I was just told to take leave at Del Sol. And you?
Good timing. My supervisor gave me leave as well. So I figured I should take in a little sun.
My leave wasn't an order from the director.
Leave is leave. Forget about work. Spread your wings a little. Well, see ya.
Wings and feathers. I've had enough.
I'll play those two back to back, make it really obvious it happened. Well, might as well. Get buff from sky high to heavenly. Did I already robbed you, so I might as well just finish it off. You guard gravity before you do. This one's actually really nasty. Just because of that HP recovery. Like, look how quickly it's recovering. Like, I can barely do any damage to it. I get this back. Uh-oh. Oh, well that actually wasn't that bad. But I'd better start chugging potions. Oh man.
Better run for it.
This is a very blatant
Concentrate.
DPS check and I'm failing it. Like I am barely keeping up. The only reason I'm even doing this was because I have the AP cost 0 permanent. It hasn't gone away yet. Which it will. If this keeps going on. Get another AP cost 0, that'll take precedent over this one. Uh-oh. Look, it's already nearly recovered. Fully. Oh, no peacocks. Oh, for the stop. Oh yeah, I recovered for lightning. Why don't you keep dodging that? Oh, I got it down to 75%. But somehow did more damage than usual.
You're in for it now.
Okay. Airstrike, go.
Is this...
Oh, the Saga Blade went up. Nice. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I wanted to get poison. At least. Potion. This one is nasty. I don't like this one. It recovers way too much, way too quickly. Also, it developed immunity to my status effects. They are not applying anymore. Uh-oh. No helping it. I think I need to start looking into how to break the damage cap.
Better run for it.
Mega Flare, go. Since I have it stored. And you're back to full HP again. And this is mislabeled. This is not a 6-star. Way too much recovery. Maybe the actual
Let me give
fight.
you a hand with the flowers.
I think I've got anything really great actually out of the Demon Base, so I might just quit out.
You're in for it now. The power of...
Again. Yeah, like once the Saga Blade leveled up, big whoop. Stop stunning. Oh, well, I got level. Okay, now I have incentive to want to stay. Fortunately, I only have one attack that actually does decent damage without being way too expensive. Actually, how much does Muggen do? Not enough. Considering how much I can shotgun that. Go back to this. Oh, we got invincibility. Okay. It's nice. It also means there's no more level ups to obtain. I am barely keeping it above the max health threshold. This. Oh, I didn't notice it. Oh no. And it uses the thunder attack, like that works on itself. Like, that's why there's two numbers there. One of them's for me, one of them's for it. Then why is my Gaga attacking? I guess technically that's darkness and not thunder. Oh no, I got no AP cost. Which is a bad thing, because it means my AP cost sinks again once it's over. Yeah, this isn't gonna happen. Forfeit battle. I just have to give up. So making sure to at least save those, which it did. Thankfully, I still have this mission I can use for farming, which I'm definitely going to do. Really want to do that one, but yeah, my DPS just is not there. First off, I need to look into this now before I do anything. Okay, so I looked into it, and the only one that seemed remotely feasible is there's one at the end of this quest line here, like on this mission. There is a accessory you can get to break the damage cap. There is other ways, but they're tied to super bosses, which yeah, no, that's not gonna happen for a while. So this is the only realistic one for the time being. Alternatively, I can try grinding the Buster Sword to get it to break that way, I think, but even that's like random chance, and you know what my proficiency is already at. It's low. It's 1.72%. Which apparently there is faster ways to do it than what I've, like, all I've been doing is blocking. Apparently if you can actually get a kill off with that stance, it'll actually do more. So that might be worth, I don't know. Anyway, see you all next time, when I'll probably have grinded and added a bit more to the MP and Magic stats for things. I actually might do that for everything in my collection and just swap over the items. Because what I can do, it's like as a theoretical, I will just say Piraga as an example. You can just use these items down here at the bottom as a conversion unit to convert them into whatever I want. Oh, that's what Yashal Greens are for. Can I get that again if I clear the mission again? Like, let's find a mission that has those. Like, can I get it again? Probably not. Like, I don't think you get elixirs for doing that again. And that's grayed out. I don't think it's gonna give it to me again. It's a shame. Well, I'll have to look into if there's another way for that then, because that makes it way less viable then. Although it is still semi-viable. Obviously, anything I would have, I would want to convert it to an MP. Then I would increase it ridiculously with the stuff I have, like the MP and magic increases until it's like stupid. And then go at it from there. Which is probably what I'm going to do off screen. So, thank y'all for watching. Next time I'm doing what I just described. And I'll see you all then. Bye-bye! Okay, quick addendum to the ending of that video. First off, apparently these things have a bunch of experience, because I have gotten like 3 level ups in this one fight. I'm now level 38. And secondly, apparently the stones you get from the robberies are random. Because you can see there, like, I have the Spirit Mako stones now. Like, the second time I went through, it was actually the same. The third time, I thought it was the same, but apparently it wasn't. Yeah, like, apparently it changes every time. It's, seems like it's dropping, potions in the spirit. So, particularly spirit, when I look at all that. Like, I would quit out at this point, but, so yeah, like, I got empty one there. Okay, but like apparently you do get the proficiency from doing that. I didn't notice it before. Yeah, I am ever so slightly grinding this out too. And DMW has been very, very lenient. Yeah, this is way faster. I think that's everything. I just didn't want to have to update you all at the... Excuse me, MP again now. Whatever. I just didn't want to make an update. Especially since I'm probably not going to be recording the next part for like a week. Since I'm decently well backlogged. Like, the only thing I haven't finished this week is the Adventures video, which I might not even do. Like, if I run out of time, I might just do another Crisis Core. But, yeah. I already did my outro, so... See you all next time. Bye!